good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Oh, yeah. Oh, please like and subscribe. Yeah. That good. Yeah. Ha.
Good morning. Hey, William, how's it going? Just waiting for the game to boot up. The Western Wild. Still waking up, man. Still waking up. There we go. Start. Yes. I upgraded things a little bit. I was tired of running to the store for seeds. So, I did a little auger wagon test. I can totally fill seeds from that auger. It takes a little extra steps, but then I don't have to run back and forth to the store. Oh yeah, we could sell that seed lift then, couldn't we? Is there any reason to hold on to that? I don't see why. Go sell that. We'll see. I started the stream a little bit early, so we'll see when people start trickling in. Got a feeling it'll be a slow start. But that's okay. I was ready to play the game. So let's go play. Hey Yolandi, how's it going? Pretty good. Just waking up. I have no idea yet. A little chilly because I left the door open overnight. Luckily it's only 13 degrees. But 13 degrees is still a little chilly when you're not doing anything. Someone's giving us lots of hearts on the vertical, so I guess I'll give you a heart back. Well, you hate it when you hit enter too soon. I do that on my phone all the time. It's like, no, I wasn't ready. Never do it on PC, but on the phone it's so easy to send a message. No, I didn't mean to. Well, I'm gonna call you with what your username says, because I can't remember other names that are attached to people's username. Even good friends of ours I call usually by the username instead of their real name. Clear out my lungs, going from horizontal to vertical. Log into your account, you forgot the email address. Yeah, if I ever forget my password, I'm in trouble. I use a different password that's just complete gibberish on every different site. You know what? Let's move. Let's move that trailer because it's going to be in the way over there. And we're going to need more seed too. Let's go get a little more seed. Now that we've got this set up. Let's go get a little more seed. Test is complete. It works. Hey Ethan, how's it going? I use a password manager to remember all my passwords. Hey Mimi, Smile's been watching some of our older farming videos. And oh yes, the ASMR channel, Penticton Creek, the ducks come by. We recorded a new one yesterday or the day before yesterday. We recorded a new one that'll get attached to the creek one to make the creek video longer. I think it's going to be 5 hours now, I think. Alright, going this way. Going this way. Seeds added over here. Actually, I should test if I can reload them back into fill. That should be enough, I think. Yeah, that creek is really beautiful, and there's all these sidewalks and trails kind of going all the way up, right? If I do this, can I unload back into it? Totally can. Cool. So I can return the seeds I didn't use. Van Horn Street. I can't remember where. It was further up the creek. I don't know where Van Horn Street is. I'd have to Google it. It's like towards where there used to be a golf course up there. Towards that direction. Good morning, Michael. Welcome to the house. I have simplified my interface. We were getting all sorts of weird lag. My computer was being overworked and realized I had too many instances on, too many scenes on my OBS. So we have reduced the amount of people we show when they come into the house. Like Michael's up there right now. That number has reduced to a much smaller number. So if people don't show up for a while, theirs will be replaced with someone new. Hey Constancy, welcome to the stream. Thanks Mimi for dropping by. Dylan, you may join this, but this is PC only. Not doing cross-platform today. Usually that's Friday nights cross-platform. You can tell by the avatar, or my thumbnail, if there's a PlayStation, Xbox controller, and a keyboard in the thumbnail. That means we're playing cross-platform. So look for that, usually Friday nights. Crazy mods on this one. First off, Through the Years mod. Yeah, I bet they issued a flash flood warning for you guys. You guys are getting a lot of rain. I did enjoy the videos. Thank you for those. We just need the camera to move around less and a lot longer. Put the camera down and just leave it there for half an hour. So most of our mods are on ModHub. The mods that are not on ModHub, down in the description we actually have just a Google document with them on there. The non-ModHub mods are listed down there, and all the rest are ModHub mods. Trying to reduce the amount of non-ModHub mods, but never get rid of all of them, thanks to the charity stuff. Yeah, when we went to grab the seeds, we should have run by the charity stuff. You know, when I go sell that little lifter, I'll drive by everybody that's donated so far. Anyone that donates gets a free shout out every single stream. So I love the lightning show, and I love when you were getting the hard rain, just that sound of that water. I could have listened to that for hours. just face dived into the ground. Stephen Holt, thanks for the subscription. And anybody in chat, anybody and everybody in chat, thank you for the subscription. I know I have chat set to subscriber only mode to keep the trolls out. Well, at least keep some of the trolls out. Now I just realized I don't have the chat set up properly. It's only showing me top chat, not live chat. There we go. Here. Figure get some seeding in. Gotta get back to cutting more of that grass. Well, look, adjusted a lot of the cutting, so we'll have to gather more and do more plowing. So we're getting there. I don't know if we'll get all the way there by midnight, but we're getting there. Model A is getting some work on the field with a seed, being a seed trailer. The only obnoxious part is you have to actually get in the tractor, fire it up, fire up the auger, load it, turn it off, jump back out, swap to the other tractor. That's not terrible. Like, it's better than having bags just everywhere and having to keep buying more and more bags. No, Michael, I don't think I have either. I've seen rain that hard or harder plenty of times, just not here. Not here in British Columbia. Not a thing. I hear Jess asking stuff. Oh, that's where I couldn't find my shirt. I'm like, I wore a shirt yesterday. Where did that shirt go? I was so confused. Couldn't find it. Oh, you found it. Thanks. We got 3 inches of rain yesterday. Well, from the video it shows that your gutters need to be cleaned out. Because your gutters were not doing a good job of clearing the rain off to the sides. If your gutters are clean, you need to get better quality gutters that do a better job of redirecting your rain. But it was a lot of rain. Wind doesn't blow hard enough to make gutters not useful. drop this here. Go sell this. Don't need it anymore. But you guys are renting, right? So you guys can't really control what kind of gutter system your place has. And you know, landlords, they're always gonna pick the cheapest option. Alright, here's a shout out to everybody that's given from $1 to $125. Gaming. Fearsome Rhino 2. Iron Thunder. Tori the Fluffin' Bunny. Coyote Dreams. Linda 2. Sinfully Sinister. Remps. And Sure Noob. Thank you guys for your donations. I really appreciate it. Guess I'm just waking up. I left the door open overnight. Wasn't too cool, but it was definitely chilly. Coyote Dreams, welcome to the house. Huh? Sorry, what? Could you use words? Oh, you used words? What do you need to know? One. Smells like banana. Oh, I hate that smell. Oh. As bad as strawberry. was a violent 3 inches then. What? Hey, ALNHRTQF, how's it going? Let's see, violence 3 inches then. Not sure we're talking about 3 inches of rain, but I'm not sure. It was a violent 3 inches of rain. It was a violent storm. Oh boy. Sometimes translating Michael takes a village. LW waking up and trying to not be confused by Mike. Try those chips. Oh. Don't allow to yawn. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm allowed to yawn. Is my camera too low? It's like stretching my hair out. I was messing with stuff. That's probably too far now. Nope. It's making it worse. What the heck? LW might start streaming Farming Sim. It's fun. It's just basically, really, like, how did I make that much worse? Oh. Okay, so it's taking the picture frame. I don't know, I almost have to move the picture frame, don't I? Canvas. I smashed my headphones with it. It's a canvas of a picture I took of Spotted Lake. I think that's better. It's annoying me. Now my hair arc's stretching and doing weird things. Okay. Hello, Andre. For some reason, it's not giving me the option to deny or approve that message. There's nothing wrong with the message. It's not giving me an option to approve it. I'm not sure why. It was working fine yesterday, but today, no good. PCS World? PC's World. There we go. PC's World. Michael, you're the only moderator here. You want to jump over to the other channel and just hit a group? Then just jump right back. Unless you can't see the message either. I shut that engine off, right? I did. Old McCormick is getting a little work with rollers. Yeah, just emojis, but just improvement. Andy, you missed everything. I don't know. Just me yawning? There. Thanks. I don't know why YouTube... I guess maybe it thinks it's spam or something. I don't know. YouTube these days, yeah. Well, it's always had its issues. But it is by far the best platform for releasing videos. Not necessarily the best live streaming platform. You got Twitch, which I would argue maybe is a better live streaming platform. But since we're already in the YouTube world with the rest of our channels that aren't live, it makes more sense just to be here. Kind of hard to tell what's been rolled and what hasn't, but there's a slight texture difference. It's funny that the texture gets sharper after being rolled. Even though rollers are flat, it should actually make the ridges less visible instead of making the ridges more visible. But I guess the game can't make everything realistic. Say something. She's just standing there. What is she standing there for? Oh, she has tea. Thanks. Good morning, Jess. Good morning, Jess. I'll have to try to be nice. .23 degrees there, it is 15 degrees Celsius here. It's warming up. In fact, I'd say today would maybe be a good day to ride a bike in the afternoon. I think we would see a lot of motorcycles on the highway as we go to work. missed a bit there. I'm over it. You guys over it? Roller work's pretty quick work. Well, I guess you just got to make a new email address then. Easy enough to just make a new account. Make a new Gmail email. And make a new YouTube account. If you had nothing on your old YouTube. In there. Chill. Okay, we're good. We're good. Yes, I enjoyed chocolate muffin. Not sweet though. A little hot still. Add a little icing to mine to make them a little sweeter. Shadows are starting to get long. Good luck trying to roll this in the dark. We're likely going to have to finish rolling this in the dark. Do the best we can. Oh. I paid it off. Coyote. I paid it off. And then some. So it's now negative. Now we count down. That's how much money I put into the swear or into the crash jar. So you guys better catch me crashing a lot, or else that jar's going to just stay really full. Or really negative empty. You see the yellow and red line on the top? It moved slightly. And then the number went very negative. So, you guys keep your eyes open. You guys make sure you count every crash. Every duck I run over. Every Jess I run over. Every chicken I run over. Every power line pole I rub. Guys, pay attention and get that number to go down. We got a bit of work to go. Still in March. We've been stuck in March for a while. We're going to go right till midnight, I think, to try to get this field done. When you break new soil and try to get the field seeded, it's a lot of work, especially when solo. Jess has been helping a bit, but she cut the rest of the trees down and she cut a bunch of more grass, but it's taken a while. True, Mike. True. I mean, You are right. That is how math works. Oh, Kiram's up. Hang on. Quick look here. How much they need fundraise? Okay. You want to donate $30 then? For matching those $30. He fundraised $30 yesterday. So if you want to give him $30. To match yesterday's fundraiser. We fundraised 30, we matched 30. LW, when is our next multiplayer? Probably. I can never guarantee these things. I'm a long haul truck driver. You never know if I'm going to make it home for the weekend, but the plan is next week, Friday night. Friday night. And usually the goal is 5 p.m. Pacific time zone. What's that? Yes. And pay the charges and stuff too. So yeah, that would be 5 p.m. would be Central, would be 7 p.m. Central Time Zone on Friday. I turned the wrong way. That's our goal. I can never guarantee we will be on, because long haul truck driving, we just don't know. We're starting work on Sunday, so most likely we'll be home by Friday night, but who knows? Cringe Central, welcome, welcome. Yeah, most are cross-platform are in the evenings. You also play FS22. I enjoy it. It's such a relaxing game, and it's easy to keep up on chat, right? It's a game that you can stay on top of chat and stuff, right? So you just need a live stream FS22. Bit of windrowing, gather up the grass, do some more plowing and disking, and then more seeding. We'll slowly get there. Not a very high yielding grass crop here, because, well, there was forest here, so they're low yielding. Lanny, you're gonna do a cross-platform with no mods. Yeah, that's a good idea. No mods, no DLCs. Next time I don't plow quite as close to what hasn't been gathered. It's a little difficult. 10 p.m. 10 p.m. what? You're 5 hours ahead of us. Got it. So you are like maritime time zone. Atlantic time zone. That's the word I'm looking for. No, 5 hours? Eastern is 3 hours. Atlantic would be 4 hours ahead. Newfoundland would be 4.5. What's 5? Because right now, it's 9:42. So yeah, we're definitely not Eastern time zone. So, yeah. It seems like everybody always assumes Eastern time zone, huh? Because I don't think there's any time zone 5 hours ahead of us. I mean, there is, but there's not much out there in 5 hours. So you're probably 8 hours ahead of us. So if we do a Friday night stream, it would most likely come through to you on Saturday morning. If we stay up late enough, we would still be streaming. For you, it would be Saturday morning. So yeah, look for the next cross-platform Saturday morning for you. So yeah, 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. Yeah, you're right. It'd be very early. Very early. Yeah, it's impossible to make everybody happy, like every time zone. It's like it just doesn't work. If you stream at a certain time zone, somebody else is upset, and then it's like, hey, I'll be sleeping at the time. The other person goes, hey, I'll be at work at that time. It's like, well, I stream when I have spare time. So. But if all of a sudden we have a lot of interest in cross-platform, on a Friday night, we may do a secondary stream on a Saturday morning, right? Something like that, depending on how it goes. But Friday night is usually the most. What's that? Salem? Very familiar with Salem. We are definitely very familiar with Salem. Been there many times. Yeah, Friday mornings are probably a hard no because we're usually at work. If we streamed Saturday morning, that would put you in a Saturday evening. Today we're a Sunday morning, so you're on a Sunday evening, right? I just can't give you times. Long haul truck, there is no schedule. There's a general loosey-goosey schedule, but I can never give you solid times. This channel would do a lot better if I could give you solid times. The most reliable streams are Pacific time zone, Friday night, Saturday morning, Saturday night, Sunday morning, and Monday morning. Is that a big enough windrow to start gathering? Maybe. Maybe we'll do a loop the opposite direction to pull it a little away from the power line pole. Bank holiday. I guess that's what we call a long, May long. Cinco de Mayo, celebrating the Spanish win against the French. Whew. But nobody remembers that these days. Why they celebrate holidays. Birthday party? Somebody was born on Cinco de Mayo? I think Cuatro de Mayo is a better holiday. Alright, Yolandi. Enjoy. Have a good night. is up. One more wing row into that one. Although that does actually make it harder for picking up. Never mind. I'm actually not going to do that. Changed my mind. I mean, we did that one. Call that good for now. Let's gather what we have. Our other Model A, John Deere Model A, a little more modern. A little bit of a newer Model A. Gets a lot of field work. One of the hardest work tractors on the farm. It's got a couple of hours into it. Kept driving. Just realized I wasn't getting the comments. There we go. That's better. Oh, we're full. Time zones are complicated. Not really. They should be just divided every 15 degrees. Because 24 hours divided by 360 degrees should be every 15 degrees. Hope I hit the right button. Well, for the most part it does. Time zone every 15 degrees. But then there's political and complicated reasons. Political and geology reasons for it to be different. So I have a question for you then, Michael. What time is it on the North Pole? It's 24 hours on the North Pole. Or you think it's all 24 hours on the North Pole? Well, it's got to be no time or all the time. It's got to be one of those answers. North Pole either has no time or all the time. At the precise point of the North Pole, it is one or the other. Either there is no time or it is every time. Geology says North Pole it's spring, South Pole it's autumn. I think that's accurate. And we're full again. LW. Where did he go? Where did who go? I mean, I could just cough and hack and blow my nose and not make myself disappear. If you prefer me just doing all that live, I mean, I could do that. No, Michael, it's not afternoon for me yet. It's only 10 a.m. Magic is magic. Magic. Logan. Nobody's actually paying attention. Nobody is actually paying attention. Looked to me like I missed it. both of them. Coyote, both of them. Well, I'll have to try harder next time. That's not going to work for me, is it? Michael, what are you laughing at? You don't even know what he's talking about. Oh. Oh, what are we going to do with you, Michael? Oh, man. So Michael, can we have another rainstorm video without you moving the camera all over the place? Just prop it up somewhere. Make a little phone stand out of Lego or something. Awesome. We've had enough rain this year. We need more rain. Yeah, I guess you guys in Oregon don't really... Yeah, you guys have had a lot of rain. You guys always have rain. But we need rain here. Texas has probably had enough rain too, but we need more rain here. If you guys would like to just send your rain over this way, we would accept it. I think Kelowna has gone to level 2 drought, where you're not supposed to water your lawns anymore as much. We're going into drought. It's level 1 drought, level 2, I can't remember. But you got these big flashing signs on the side of the roads to conserve water. Every drop counts. Alright, CLW, thanks for joining. You guys are hogging all the rain to yourselves. Yeah, I think PC's world. You guys get the slow, dreary, light drizzle type of a rain that just doesn't stop. In Texas, at least, it's a downpour and then sunny blue skies, and then downpour and then sunny blue skies. It's a little different. PC's world has just got this non-stop, dreary, light rain just drizzling away. And it's cold and miserable. No thunderstorms, just a light drizzle. Everything's gray. Alright, Coyote Dreams, enjoy your things to do. The weather's starting to turn out pretty good out there. I think it'll be a decent day. Well, in the winter for sure, the weather's better in Oregon. Minnesota gets pretty decent snowstorms. Yeah, I know those temperatures. Been there, done that. Minus 40 without the wind chill. And yes, we still had to go to school. Wouldn't cancel school for minus 40. It's only a snowstorm. The buses are still running. Our bus driver was crazy. Our bus driver always ran. It's like, okay, bus driver's running. Shows up school and it's the only bus that actually made it to school. All the rest either didn't bother to start the trip or got stuck in the ditch somewhere. It's like, oh yay, we are the only bus load in school. Eventually, by the afternoon, a couple of other buses managed to show up. The teachers were basically just in babysitting mode. The few teachers that actually showed up. And nowadays they close school for everything. I guess liability. Schools got sued a couple of times. It's two Fords, nose to nose. I think it's the only duplicate of tractors we have. Got two of these Fords, because they are by far the most powerful tractor on the farm. Alright. Help if I line them up properly here. Front tire in the furrow. Michael, you would have a lot of fun on a snowmobile. Of course, just the snow gear you have to put on, the snow suits and the helmets and all the layers is going to be as expensive as a snowmobile, but it's not a cheap sport to play. Never owned a snowmobile. That wouldn't make sense for Texas to invest in snow removal equipment. That'd be a bad investment. Bad way to use tax dollars. Now, do you ever get snow down in the bottom of the valley? Probably not often. Just some freak snowstorm. I don't think the I-5 really gets snow anywhere. Okay, so you do get a bit of snow. I've never been in the area a while it was cold enough to snow. Usually when I was there for work, it was raining, but luckily when we went there for vacation to visit the family, the days were always nice and clear. Last time we visited, we went up to the Portland Zoo. That's a nice little zoo. Yeah, I guess snow melts during the day, and then overnight the whole roads all refreeze, and then you get all the black ice. Yeah, even if when it rains during the day, and then overnight it refreezes, then you got black ice. Yeah. Yeah, same with here in the Okanagan Valley in Canada. We don't shovel our snow at all. There's no point of shoveling snow. It's just all gonna melt. It's rare the snow sticks around more than a day or two. It's too warm in the bottom of the valley. When I say we visit Salem, it's more we visit Kaiser. But close enough. Oh, wait. I'm confused. Where am I? Hey Brody, welcome to the stream. Yeah, we often delivered lumber. Oh, what's a town called? It's west. Hey Keith, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. It's west of Salem. We delivered lumber there. Let's see if I can remember where that was. Where did we deliver lumber? remember the place. It was close to Dallas. That's how it's pronounced. I can't remember where it was. It's been a while. It's been a hot minute. It's past Dallas. Dallas? I think it's Dallas. Dallas, Oregon. Plow drop so slow. Okay, let's see. What did Keith say? 7 here and 4 legs. Come on, balance it out, people. People often forget to hit that like button. I hit the like button under your AIR, Keith. We did buy another tractor. You can see it right there. It was cutting grass. That was one of the mods that you shared with us, Sir Keith. The only thing I don't like about it is the paint job color. It's got like a dark red color instead of the lighter red. It's like a custom red paint job after the fact. I wish it was more like the international paint job. Unless international paint there's dark red for a while. I don't know. Maybe that was a thing. International Farmall. The other Farmalls have a lighter red color instead of that dark cherry color. It's also very slow at backing up, but a great turning radius. It's actually a decent tractor for cutting grass. McCormick was a deep red? Okay. So that color might actually be accurate. It's a Farmall McCormick. Or McCormick Farmall. Whichever order it was. We have so many tractors on this field right now. We've got a Zeter, old John Deere Model A, then the Farmall McCormick back there, so that's 3. I'm in a Ford, that's 4. There's another Ford there, 5. Another John Deere Model A, 6. And then another Farmall, which is 7. We've got 7 tractors. Where's the other one hidden? There's a McCormick hidden somewhere. Oh, it's hidden behind the Zeter. There's a McCormick there, so we actually have 8 tractors on this field. We've got tractors. They're all small little tractors, but we have tractors. V8 tractor. V8 Ford. got lots of power, this Ford. This is the only tractor we have 2 of. Good man. Not watching the news. Turn that crap off. I like people that don't watch news. You're my type of people. If you watch news, you feel like the world's ending at all times. You just get used to the world is just always ending. I guess you guys are in full swing tornado mode in the US of A. I don't think Canada's into tornado mode yet, like in the prairies. But I think it's coming close to our tornado season too. Switch up jobs here in a little bit. Oh, we already had a tornado? One whole tornado? Yeah, I'm sure the prairies are going to start getting their tornadoes as the thunderstorms ramp up, go into spring. Looking at this tractor, I really need to get this thing into the repair shop and get some fuel too. Maybe we'll just quickly do that. Before parking it. You guys have had 22 tornadoes in Texas already? Yeah, I bet, because a lot of storms have moved through there. Or is that US? How many tornadoes the US has had so far? Southern Ontario had an EF1. Okay. Used to live in Southern Ontario. Close to Leamington. Close to Wheaton. South of Wheaton. Between Wheatley and Point Pelee National Park. I'd love to visit Point Pelee again. It's always bigger in Texas, huh, Michael? Always bigger in Texas. I'm not going to bother washing because we're just going straight back to the field. Hello, Valera? Something that you don't want Texas to be bigger at? Bigger tornadoes? Yeah, I would probably agree with that. Tornadoes are fun when they're a mile away from you. Not even half a mile away from me. They're still fun half a mile away. All right. We have it distributing, it shouldn't we shouldn't have any pallets showing up there. We should have pallets showing up over here. So let's park the forklift here so we can see when they do show up. I mean, it might be a little while, but it's nice to finally start production. So the spinner is moving fabric and distributing it. And fabric is sitting here, so the clothes are slowly making clothing. How about no? Fail. Fail. Alright. Now it's going to say I turn on high pressure washer on the top corner. So I didn't turn it on? Oh well. Obnoxious little bug. Have the yellow riding up there for no reason. The only reason I tabbed through vehicles is just like we're doing different jobs. Not doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. Doing a couple of rounds for one tractor and then switch tractors. That's why I have so many tractors on the field. I just keep tabbing through all of them. They've all got a job to do. Eventually I'll drive the favorite tractor. At least if it was out in 1954, and there's a mod for it, eventually I'll drive your favorite tractor. And if I'm not driving a tractor that should have been out by 1994, and there is a mod for it, then let me know. I need the mod. Give me the mod. Yeah, PC's world, as much as we complain about the non-stop rain, or you complain about the non-stop rain, it's better than the snowstorm. It's better than the snowstorm. I gotta say, it's 2 winters in a row now. I haven't really dealt with much of a snowstorm, have I? My YouTube videos, like the last time I got a good snowstorm in my videos on the other channel, it's been 3 years. Like, we've had a little bit of snow here and there, but not like a serious snowstorm. That's true. Midwest had crazy winters, but also crazy hot summers. What's that? You need to, oh boy. Where do you want to pour that into? I'm gonna have to help out Jess. Bought a brand new big sack of sugar, so that needs to be put into smaller containers. This should take just a couple of seconds. If it takes longer, you know something went very wrong. You really worry about volcanoes? I have no concerns about volcanoes. Also, I'm not worried about earthquakes. I've lived here in a long time and there have been a couple of minor earthquakes. And I've never felt one. I've been in a few, didn't actually feel them because I was in a vehicle or sleeping. Jess says she's felt one. I got sugar stuck in my hands. I thought that soil was going to melt and then it's going to be sticky. Back to work. Yeah, Mount St. Helens was probably heard, felt far, far, far and wide. Canada and Mexico. Yeah, but I don't feel like any of those other volcanoes are going to blow their tops. Mount St. Helens might erupt again, but I don't think it's going to blow their tops violently like that. Listening to volcano, whatever their profession is, watch some YouTube channels. There's no real predictions to be a big boom anytime soon. Yeah, the ash from Mount St. Helens settled in Manitoba. I remember a friend of ours said he painted his house that morning, and by the afternoon, the paint on the whole side of the house, the paint was like a dirty, bumpy, gravelly look to it. Dirt look to it. Bulge that's been on the rise since the 90s. Yeah, those are definitely places to keep an eye on. Especially if there's a bulge and then all of a sudden earthquakes start. Then it's time to vacate. Well, if you think about it, all those fractures like Alaska, British Columbia, Washington, Oregon, California, and then down Mexico, there's faults all over the place. I saw that, Michael. A little silly of YouTube. I could turn that off, Michael, and then just have every comment come through. But then the vulgar, obnoxious stuff would automatically just go through too. So I think I'd rather just have you guys approve these messages that seem to be held for no reason. I have the Three Sisters. Yep, I know where that is. Outside. It's 18 degrees Celsius. It's not a sunny day. It's overcast. It's not stopping the riders. Next weekend is supposed to be nice. I'm hoping to go for a motorcycle next weekend. I might give up doing a live stream just to go for a motorcycle ride. We'll see how it goes. Ignore the little beeps and bloops. They mean nothing. Don't know what you're talking about. I don't know how I feel about our crash jar being a minus. I paid it off, but maybe I just restart it, right? Maybe I get rid of the crash jar and get something else. Put it back to a swear jar and actually try not to swear. Of course, you know what's going to happen. I'm going to be encouraged to swear just to make the swear jar go up, so I don't know if that's a good idea. Yeah. Okay. Just restart the crash jar. She's pretty dirty. International Farmal, McCormick Farmal. It's pretty dirty. This is not a fast tractor. He's only got 25 horsepower, so it's not a very powerful tractor. She does the job. For now, until we get bigger and better tractors. She has a really tight turning radius though. Really, really tight. Got to that button just fast enough for that sneeze. Whew. I'm not even using all the turning radius. PC's World, we got 1.75 inches of rain yesterday. How much did Michael say he got? 3 inches? Almost twice as much. But still, that's a lot of rain. Michael caught all of this rain in a couple of hours, while your rain in Oregon took all day long. all the yellow flowers. By yellow flowers. That's full block. Probably close to 3 inches by the end of the day. Yeah, 2 days in a row. Yeah, that would make sense. Feel free to send us some. We're bone dry here. Cloudy, bone dry. Yeah, we'll send the smoke your way if you don't send the rain our way. Welcome back, Michael. What, huh? Williams Lake has a decent-sized forest fire going already. Michael repeating what I said, but he was AFK, so I guess it's alright. No, he hasn't said I'm from Texas yet. I mean, he keeps talking about Texas weather, but he hasn't said I'm from Texas. He hasn't used those exact lines. Yes, we're seeding. Coleslaw? Thank you. I like coleslaw on the road. Yeah. Well, I don't know about that. Because doesn't the rainy season go all the way into June? In June the rain's going to stop, and then it just stops. Once the rain stops, that's it. Our rainy season here is usually in June. I'm not looking forward to smoky season. I don't want that to happen for a while. Michael, basically summer, spring and summer is rainy season. Brody, we are planting oat. Yeah, Michael, it's you guys live in like a tropical rainforest. At least pretty close to that type of weather. You don't live in a forest, you live in a prairie, but you live in tropical rain type of weather. Yes, the black prairies get a lot of rain. No, prairie doesn't mean desert, no. I didn't say that. Jess is trying to put words in my mouth. Actually, while we're here, let's move this tractor a little further forward. Here we have winter mud, summer and mud. I would say we have winter, rainy season, smoky season. Those are our 3 seasons. I guess you could have a little bit of fall after smoky season. Sometimes smoky season and fall run into each other. Oregon has 2 seasons, sunshine and rain. And our winter is short. I'd say 1 month of winter. Spring lasts a long time. I'd say 5 months. 5 months of spring. And then about 4 months of smoky seasons, and then 2 months of fall. Michael says they either have heat stroke or drowning. Either you're rowing your car down the street, or you're getting a heat stroke. Yeah, I gave winter 3 or 4 weeks, but you might be right. Maybe winter's only 3 weeks long. Winter's a pretty short season. I mean, I'm a truck driver, so I drive through different regions that have winter, but here at home, winter is virtually non-existent. Drive through winter. I just don't live in winter. Traditionally, you guys had winter from Halloween to Easter. I know in Manitoba that would be accurate. Winter would usually start before Halloween and there would still be snow on the ground by Easter. I remember that was like late 80s, early 90s. What was it, 80, 86, 87? We had, it might have been all the way to the 90s. There was a couple of winters in a row there. We had snow drifts that went flush with the roof of our house. And now, in Manitoba, you get a little bit of snow, little bit of snow. Starting to get warm in here again. I think I'm going to open screen door again. Muted, thanks Keith. I was saying that we recently talked about the things that, the natural disasters, the things that you worry about in places. Hey Saskatchewan, in Texas, yeah, you got tornadoes and hurricanes you worry about. Here we worry about wildfires, really. That's it. Manitoba, we worried about tornadoes in spring and crazy snowstorms in the winter. tornado actually went through the Okanagan Valley? That must be rare. Like, the mountains gotta break that up. Fuca fault is worse than the San Andreas fault. What the? I don't know why that just happened, but we're playing on Western Wilds. Go to the end here. We'll have to park this tractor and swap jobs. I don't know much about the fault lines. Which fault lines would be the ones that would scare me. Like, eventually they'll be the big one, right? What are we doing for lunch? I know you just said you're taking a few minute break. But that's my new jar. Every time I ask about lunch, every time I ask for food, we have to add to the spare jar. It's the food jar. Leftover chicken and finding something to do with leftover chicken. Cool. What are those quesadillas? Those would be good. Well, the Pond de Fuca goes right through between Vancouver Island and the mainland. Also known as the Ring of Fire. Well, it's part of the Ring of Fire, right? Because the Ring of Fire goes all the way around, so it's part of the Ring of Fire. Down, down, down. Into the burning ring of fire. Uh-huh. What does that mean up here? 3J Beehive. Okay. Kieran's awesome. Kieran's awesome. They say the main fault is under North Van. Oh, that'd be pretty awesome. If that broke, that'd be pure destruction. Although all the housing has been built to handle pretty severe earthquakes, the question is how severe would it survive? Well, you got the Juan de Fuca Strait going between Vancouver Island and Washington. We've renamed it to something else. I can't remember what we're calling it now. We're no longer calling the Strait Juan de Fuca because we renamed it back to what the natives called it before the settlers came in. I don't think we've renamed the fault, but I think we've renamed the strait. The big one? You're saying that a tidal wave would be so big, or a tsunami would be so big it would flood Kamloops. So that'd be pretty crazy. That would be pretty crazy. At least we've gone through all the tractors today. We've done all the jobs that are available right now. Actually, there are more jobs, but we don't have any more tractors for those. We've got to do soil sampling, and then fertilizing and liming. But we're out of tractors. We need to buy more tractors. We don't have enough tractors on the field. Jess is like, no. We need to buy another tractor. That makes sense, Michael, having fires at the same time as flooding because lightning strikes start fires. And just because you have mass flash flooding doesn't mean that all of the brush and trees and everything isn't dry, ready to burn. But the fires would never get very big while you have flooding. They would never be huge, big, out-of-control fires that spread many hectares. But you'll have small fires. Small fires make sense during thunderstorms. Missing a bunch of areas. Trying to read 1964 Alaska earthquake. Tsunami hit Japan. Yeah, that makes sense. Alaska's actually not that far away from Japan. The map's distorted, make it look like it's on the other side of the world. Stampedes in 2 weeks? 2 weeks from today? That's which stampede? Falkland? Okay, we'll keep an eye out for that. See what the schedule and the weather looks like. Might have to go to the Falkland Stampede. When's the Karamia Stampede? Same weekend? That would be dumb. I know Princeton has a stampede too. if the island fell off the pedestal, that sudden movement would create a tsunami that would wipe out, basically, yeah, it would wipe out the whole lower mainland. It would wipe out, it would go up the valley, right? So it makes sense that the tsunami would go up the valley, and because it was going up the valley, that narrow valley, it would just have all this energy push all the way up through Kamloops. That would make sense. I could see that. Or not really valley, the canyon. So Karameus and Falkland have Stampede on the same weekend. What's wrong with them? They hurt each other that way. Board the ferry got Cache Creek. Would Juan de Fuca have an eruption, or would it just be a slip of the faults? Well, basically the I-5 corridor is really, really close to the sea level, right? So that would make sense that the whole I-5 corridor could flood and become salt water again. Kind of neat looking at the what if worst case scenario. What does the worst case scenario look like? Because we should really be building all our housing and everything for the worst case scenario. I guess Michael has jumped over. I'm just hearing Kieran's voice and I'm like, yeah. Michael has abandoned us. Hey Tyler, how's it going? Not Tyler, Taylor? Taylor. Tell Michael to get back over to the stream, you deserter. Sounds good, Taylor. I know what you meant there. So Juan de Fuca had a major eruption, everything west of I-5. Oh yeah, I already read that, didn't I? I'm rereading the same comment twice. But just because of the whole I-5 corridor or that whole valley would sink, there would still be mountains west that would stay above ground. You'd get new islands, right? new islands, new peninsulas. It's kind of neat to watch in Finland right now, the earthquakes there and how they, I mean not the earthquake, the volcanoes erupting and how that's changing the landscape of the town there. And that's a really not a non-violent non-violent volcano, quite a tame volcano. Oh, I watch a lot of Nick's videos. Yeah, Nick Zenter has a lot of videos on YouTube. I watch a lot of his stuff. I've watched many hours of his stuff. He has his stuff on the college's websites, on his own websites. He's got it all over the place. Hey Justin, we are playing Farming Sim 22. Yeah, Nick's geology videos are just fascinating to watch. He mostly specializes on Washington. We're not on a server, but it is open. This is open to multiplayer, but PC only. We're in the Western Wilds. What? The Western Wilds map. We do usually cross-platform on Friday nights on El Dorado. Yeah, and he's a good teacher. He makes geology fun to listen to, fun to learn about, while educating. Guessing you're asking what tractor I'm using. This is the International Harvester McCormick Farmall Super M. Although we have a lot of tractors on this field. A lot of tractors on this field right now. It's starting to get dark in game. We're not even done doing this field, man. We gotta finish this field before midnight. We're gonna definitely be finishing this field at night in the dark. Oh well. Yeah, we got a bunch of different tractors. We're basically playing with equipment that would have only been out in 1954 or earlier. Got another farm all over there as well. That's a 300 with a tricycle wheel setup. And then on the right over here, that's just a McCormick. Just rolling. Yeah, we got a lot of different tractors over here. We have to turn our lights on here. Getting dark. Probably big enough, or should we do another round after this one? Maybe another round. That's a Zeter, I think it's called. It's a European tractor. Zeter or Zeter? Or are both wrong? Yeah, basically Nick is I should call him Professor Nick, right? He's a professor at the college, or at the University of Washington, not the college. He's a professor at the University of Washington. And he put so many of his university courses out on YouTube for free. What's that? Nick is very passionate about geology, yes. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we'll go one more time around. It's getting a little bit tall on some sections. We'll go one more time. It's pretty darn tall on some sections. Super old volcanoes and also about earthquakes, basically geology period, right? And talking about Mount St. Helens, yeah, there's some awesome stories there. A lot of Columbia Gorge stories. Yeah, we'd love driving the Columbia Gorge and Dry Falls and all the Columbia Gorge. Yeah, it's pretty neat. I am ending my stream in 20 minutes. So we still have a little way to go. And then I have to start uploading a video. It's over 5 hours long. I'll be long by work by the time. I'll be working a long time before that video gets done uploading. That's going to be at least a 24-hour upload. Maybe not quite. It'll be a long upload. Modern Model A John Deere. This is the newer John Deere Model A that we have. One of my favorite tractors to run on this farm. Every couple of seconds it feels like it got a little darker. stretch. Used to work at a shade tree nursery back in the day, in the 80s, and you guys had a John Deere 620 with a hand clutch. Never driven that tractor with a hand clutch. We got the Model A in here. Where's the Model D? Is it the Model D the bigger, or the shorter, stubbier tractor? Where's the Model D? How long have I been playing Farming Simulator? You mean today? Or we started playing on Farming Simulator 15, and we haven't stopped playing Farming Simulator since FS15. Didn't play a lot of FS15, but a lot of 17, a lot of 19, and now a lot of 22. What time did we start streaming today? We've been streaming for almost 3 hours. So FS15 was my first farming sim. I've been addicted ever since. I saw you abandon me there, Michael. How's Kieran's stream going? Yeah, PC's World, it's hard to find old mods. I haven't found a mod to cut any, there's no corn and sunflower headers yet. I found an old class pull behind combine that does grain, but I have not yet found anything that can cut corn or sunflowers. And it'd be awesome to get a bunch of like threshing machines in the game and old steamers. Get some old steamers in here. Got a head that mounts to a tractor. I have a head that'll mount to a tractor that'll do corn. but only into silage, not into corn. We can cut corn silage. One row corn harvester. We haven't used it yet, but we intend to use that this season. Might be wrong. Maybe it does cut sunflower, but no, you can't turn sunflower into silage, right? We got that. Yeah, that'll do corn. We'll do one row of corn. We haven't used it yet, but there's an international steam tractor on Mod Hub. I've got a bunch of third-party stuff on here. I don't mind third-party stuff as long as it's clean. A lot of the third-party stuff has viruses in it that will screw up your game. You have 2 pull behinds. There is a more modern Case IH pull behind up in my list, but it hasn't come out in 1954 yet. It's an international, I think it's international, maybe Case IH, I'm not sure. One John Deere, one New Holland. I don't have either. We've got this cutter here for corn, and then pull behind, all we have is this class. I've been searching mods for something that 1954 and older, but haven't found anything. But I'm sure a lot of people have stuff in their private library, right? Okay, I'm gonna write this down. Well, we're gonna end the stream here, so let's just search for it. Let's go bring this back to the field and we'll actually go search for it. Keith, is this on Mod Hub or third party? See you later, Michael. Gonna go join Kiram. I'll swing by there later too, after we end. Hey Sonny, how's it going? let's see if we can find this. Let's see if we can find this. So, FS22 mods, Farmal corn picker. Later. Okay. Is this an actual corn harvester? So this will only work if ear corn has been added to the map. On it, Keith. So this will only work if ear corn has been added. So that's got to be another mod. Okay, we're definitely going to look into that. Oh, that's not. This is. Is downloaded. Let's just drop that into where are you? I'll drop this in here. Let's just drop it into there for now, and there. Take a look at it. So you converted it and cleaned up most of the errors in it too. Awesome. Let's just take a look at it before we call it a day here. Maybe we'll look at it. There we go. What do you mean, no content available? So that's got to be it right there. So let's just fire up Kabam for the sake of checking it out. So Keith, when you use this, it'll actually cut corn and sunflower and give you corn seed, not corn kernels and sunflower seeds. Okay. Should have loaded a map that didn't have so many mods. Where would I find it under? Maybe corn headers? No. Just headers? No. Maybe under miscellaneous. No. Under forage. That's a good idea. Let's go look under forage. Where is forage? Where is forage? That's forage wagon. Am I just blind? Am I completely blind? Forage wagons. Oh, forage harvesters. Yes, I am blind. It's not in here either. There. Okay. 1958. 1958. So we're not quite there yet. Well, it is very clean looking. You can attach a trailer behind it and it'll... That is a clean looking... Some invisible walls there, but... Farmall tractor. Cutter built in. So, in reality, you would use this and you'd only get your corn. Don't have enough money. I know I don't have enough money. Let me borrow some. Tricycle wheel setup. Yeah, so, yeah, reality would be ear corn. But, you know, sometimes you only have so many options with limited mods, right? So, okay, cool. So 1958, we'll start playing with this. We're still a couple of years away from it, but thank you. That's a good mod. Keith, every single time Keith comes in here, we get something new from Keith's private library. Head is raisable. There we go. Nice. That is nice. We're going to definitely put that on our list of tractors. So we know that by 1958 we can start cutting corn. Appreciate that. It's a sharp looking mod. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. All right. So 1958 we said, right? Okay. All right, I'm gonna quit game. Yes, I want to quit without saving. I am out of here, but let's swing over and say hi to Kiram. He, I believe, is still he's doing a 12-hour stream today, I believe. But let's go find Kiram. Well, you guys are going 100 horsepower in 2 weeks. What are you guys at right now? At 80 horsepower? Or?
They're probably like thinking, oh my god, what do you...
Mute him. See, look, Michael's been in there. Betraying us. Joining... Even Jess has betrayed us and joining Kiram's live stream. Okay, I'm going to head over to Kiram's live stream as well. Join him there. While I go eat some food, I'll watch and so if everybody can head over there and tell him I sent you. What kind of mod are you playing with there, bud? Okay, never mind, he's okay. He's playing at night too, apparently. Okay, I am out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys absolutely rock.
This video is brought to you in part by the letter C and these YouTube members. Cookie starts with C. What other things start with C? Oh, who cares what other things? C is for cookie, and that's good enough for me. Thanks for watching. Nom 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 nom.